You should have more confidence.
Today we will discuss police shoot and kill man after he crashes into McDonald's with gun in his lap at 5 in the morning. Man fatally shot by DC police after grabbing an officer's firearm. At approximately 5:30 a.m., officers with DC Metropolitan Police's 7th District were dispatched to the McDonald's parking lot located at 2529 Marion Barry Avenue Southeast for the reports of a crash. When officers arrived, they found a vehicle that struck the side of a building, causing minor damage to the building. The driver of the reported vehicle was still inside the vehicle, but unresponsive. Officers observed a firearm in the driver's possession and called for additional officers to respond. A short time later, the subject began moving inside of the vehicle. Officers attempted to engage the subject by giving him verbal commands. As officers gave him verbal commands to drop the weapon, the suspect extended his arm and grabbed the officer's service weapon. At that time, 2 MPD officers discharged their firearms, striking him several times. DC Fire and EMS began treating him on scene. All life-saving measures failed, and the adult male suspect was pronounced dead on scene. The man would be identified as Twin from Southwest and MLK, and the streets would react to the passing of Twin.
But y'all look down? We go down who late? We go down who late? Yeah, alright then. Alright, I showed the down. We all down then. Okay, now you big boy. Okay, big boy. Yeah.
You should have more confidence.
And developing news out of the district, one man is dead after an officer-involved shooting in Southeast D.C. this morning. The incident started as officers were responding to a crash around 5:30 in the morning in the 2500 block of Marion Barry Avenue, that's formerly known as Good Hope Road. Police arrived and found a car crashed into the side of a McDonald's restaurant. They say that the driver of that vehicle had a gun in his lap. MPD Chief Pamela Smith explained what led up to the shooting.
What I stated was that he was told to drop his weapon. He had his weapon in his hand. He was told to drop the weapon. Our officers extended their firearm, and the suspect grabbed his weapon at that time.
The officers were not injured and are on administrative leave per department policy. The case is being independently reviewed, and we will update you as soon as we learn more.
We are following breaking news this morning near Anacostia. D.C. police confirm there was an officer-involved shooting in Southeast D.C. this morning. Good morning to you. I'm Millette Green.
And I am Amy Cho. Adam Tuss has the morning off. It is Sunday, September 1st, 2024. Now, the shooting happened along Marion Barry Avenue.
Let's get right out to News 4's Derek Ward, who is live at the scene this morning. Derek, what can you tell us about what happened?
Good morning. We're here in the 2500 block of Marion Barry Avenue in Southeast. Take a look. We're looking up the hill there at that McDonald's. This is where this all started. It was about 5:30 this morning when police were called for the report of a car into the building. Now, they said it was a minor accident, not much damage to the building. Now, they noticed that the driver was in that car, and that vehicle, the driver of that vehicle also had a gun on his lap. Now, we hear from D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith about what ensued after that.
He was told to drop his weapon. He had his weapon in his hand. He was told to drop the weapon. Our officers extended their firearm, and the suspect grabbed his weapon. At that time, two of our officers discharged their service weapon, striking the suspect. The adult male was pronounced here on the scene.
Now, according to the police chief, two officers fired their weapons, and as you heard, the suspect was pronounced dead on arrival, or dead on the scene. The officers' body-worn cameras were activated, and police have reviewed that video. And if this happened at a McDonald's, you can imagine that there's other video as well. We understand that they will be holding this scene for at least another couple of hours. We don't have an identity of the person who was shot at this point, and those two officers who fired their weapons are on administrative leave pending an investigation. And the chief also clarified a little bit how this happened. He said one of the officers had extended his arm with the weapon, and that is what apparently, according to police, the person who was shot grabbed, and that caused the police to open fire on that person. Again, one man dead, two police officers involved in the shooting here in the 2500 block of Marion Barry Avenue in Southeast. That's where we're live. Derek Ward, News 4. Back to you.
All right, Derek, thank you so much for that reporting.
That's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe.
Have more confidence.